air, fair, and then double red, which is the explosion.
Oh, okay,
and that's just to confirm off the side. So like if you're able to put her off the side, or like if you have double blue, you can do like up air, neutral B, and then it's the ice pillar off the top that kills.
Yeah.
Or double green, that'll kill off the top too. There's just a lot of that might be the stock. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Wow.
Splash has gotten very good at knowing when to F smash at like seemingly random points.
Yeah.
Both on offense and defense. Like if you're kind of jumping in at them, they'll just like throw it out sometimes.
Yeah. That's
but
the thing though, is
too
like
often. Like they're not going to get punished for it on a regular basis.
Yeah. Roy's F smash is like really good.
So good.
So it's just like kind of good and neutral to use. Like if you're able to call out an option, it's especially good at ledge because it's just like, okay, well, you're not going to snap, and then you just die, you melt.
Neutral B is very good for that as well. Like in a game without ledge snapping, like moves like the Roy neutral B just become so threatening.
Yeah. Right now, Trey's kind of looking, a little confused against Roy.
I would certainly favor Splash over the Trey Palu. I feel like
I think Trey's best character would. Yeah, he has lost to a Roy before. His first HDR tournament, he lost to Xanafer in winners. So it's not impossible. Roy's also a very good character. I like that setup of just the empty neutral B. Just has its own like combo starter.
Interesting. They did some cool stuff with this character.
Yeah, Palu's like super interesting now. I think her entire book is like very interesting. It's just you kind of have to like play her to know, and you have to like practice and know all your setups. And
she does not seem simple, which is funny because Palu has always been very simple.
Her color mixing is like which ones do which. I would like to see a lot more purple. Yeah, he's just smash stacking, or they are smash stacking over and over. I said he for Roy. But it's just kind of like, I don't know. Trey is just not looking in the HDR mind right now. Yeah,
goodbye. Well, I mean, he also just had to play like, what, 9 or 10 games of Peach Samus in Ultimate?
Yeah,
like, that shit's exhausting.
He's definitely kind of, he might be a little checked out at the moment. Yeah, he's
so real. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just been playing with Splash for the last hour, and this Roy is just
Splash is warm. Splash is warm. This is probably the most warm versus the coldest person playing right now.
Trey's been chilling for a while.
Trey's just trying to like get back in the
playing HDR.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Okay, we have one.
That's the first stock. I thought that was second stock.
Yeah.
Okay, so Splash pretty much has this game one wrapped up unless they just yeet themselves off stage a few times.
Yeah.
Which they've been known to do in friendlies, but usually they're more chill in bracket.
Yeah. Trey just looks really uncomfortable right now of just like not knowing how to. That's definitely just the ultimate wearing off of just like not super confident in a lot of his movements. So he's kind of like, he's here and there.
I expect we see the Falco here game 2.
Probably in a.
He does have an extra game given that it's best of 5, but I assume we just see the Falco here.
I think we're going to see Falco. I think Trey is. Because he just wants. He only really entered because he wanted to learn a little bit more with Palu, and it's free. But I think he's. Yeah. I was going to say he's kind of.
But he also likes winning. So.
He does like winning. So he's probably, I would like to think, he's kind of in the mindset of like, I'm not learning anymore. I kind of just want to win.
Yeah.
I want to just
there's
go
only
far
so
now.
much you're going to learn from like one additional bracket match compared to like playing the character more outside of bracket.
Yeah.
Like you're getting that practice of like, okay, here's what I can do in bracket. And it's like, okay, I'm overwhelmed. I'm not doing things right. I'm just panicking. Let's go to the character I know and learn the game better at least.
Right.
Just play to win.
Yeah. So definitely a bit of a more of a comfortable pick for Trey, I think, right now. His Falco is like pretty Falco's so borked. So borked in every way.
I almost beat the Falco today, but it was just like Violet's so slow.
Violet
Falco
is pretty slow.
Is so Falco.
That's the issue, is just like so there's talks in the HDR Discord right now about reworking all of the Spacey shines. All of them are framed 1.
Yes.
And they're the only shines that are frame 1. So Lucas's, Ness, K-Rool, Dark Pits, they're not frame 1.
Yeah.
They're range from frame 3 to like frame 8.
Yeah, Ness's I think is 3 or 4.
Yeah, but Ness is dog.
Yeah.
The issue is...
I know, I've been trying to play him.
Yeah, he's super bad. The issue is
not very good.
Shine still being frame 1 in a game with buffer just makes them so much better in every aspect. Falco can still do like he can do like dare or laser on shield into shine just to make up for any mistake. Fox can just do buffered wave shine off stage, like to put you off stage. Wolf shine in general, just doing everything and more.
Board,
yeah. So There's talks of the shines being changed, but the big thing about it is like you have to be able to parry the option before the shine.
Right, yeah.
So that way you don't, because like, say he does like dare on shield, you can't parry the shine that's coming.
Yeah.
You just aren't able to because of how much hit stun it does. So you
Ooh,
have
good
to
punish.
Yeah, that's a good
Really
punish
good
on that.
punish.
You're just gonna have to parry like the dare or the laser and put it back at him or something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was like
I
really.
wonder if they were maybe holding down there to
I think so
Try
because
to
that was I was gonna say
go
that's
back to
either
that, 'cause
like
that didn't look like still Ledgehog.
yeah. Trey's Falco is good, you know, melee character, but the issue is there's not a lot of the HDR Falco. It's kind of just
He's just playing melee.
he's just playing
But
melee.
he's pretty good at melee, and
He is-
Falco's very good.
That is
So,
true.
like,
I think the big issue though is like there's so much more with Falco too. So it's like as someone who's played against the literal best Falcos, it's kind of like it's almost weird to see of just like someone who obviously knows what they're doing not do the right things.
Trey does this in every game, though.
Yeah.
We had to convince him to like learn Peach combos for 4 years.
Yeah.
And that's his main in his main game.
He's just all nooch.
He's so good at fighting games that it like takes a lot to convince him to learn more of each individual game.
Yeah.
Because he does pretty well in all of them.
Yeah. He's just passionate about neutral. Not much
He
else.
is, and he's good at it.
Yeah,
He's so good at
His
it.
neutral is just really solid overall.
He's got wins on everyone in the brawl scene in this region by just playing neutral.
Wait,
he does
he
not do combos.
Is he beating Alex?
Once, yeah.
Alex is what character?
Real characters.
Really?
Yeah, he's beaten the Olimar like once or twice.
Wow. Okay.
He's
Oh,
beaten
that's
me
probably
like
gonna be
3
it.
times by now.
Oh, that was a dare. Oh, he's moving.
Like it's crazy.
Oh, yeah,
he
that's
just like plays neutral and doesn't do combos, but then plays neutral more.
Yeah, he's
It's
just
like,
playing
okay,
neutral
yeah.
and kind of just
And then in
using
this-
whatever knowledge he learns, pick up
Yeah.
the opponent's habits and play off that.
And then in
I
this
can
game, he's like
confirm
doing
Nuggetz
that.
has winning records on me in 3 games that I'm playing, he does not.
Yeah.
Ugh, thank God I
This
have.
is the 6th different game where Trey has beaten me, if I'm remembering correctly.
I'm 2-1 on Trey in Smash games. Positive and ult, positive in HDR, negative and ult. Sorry, Smash 4,
yeah.
I'm positive, negative and ult.
I had wins on him in Smash 4, but he definitely won more.
I'm
I'm very positive on him in Brawl, but he has beaten me. He's beaten me in Melee before. He's obviously beaten me in Ultimate.
I don't think I've ever played Trey
He's
Melee.
beaten me in Kirby Fighters. And he's
Oh,
beaten
that's a
me
lot
here.
of games. We're
Yeah.
getting crazy. Yeah, this is
Just
definitely.
the thing with the Falco here is like you've got the standard Trey gameplay where he's just like, all right, my neutral's better than yours. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, sure. But then once in a while he's like, oh right, I'm melee Falco, and he does 80%.
This is a perfect example of what I like to call melee versus ult in HDR.
Yes.
Of this is clearly a melee player, like melee gameplay-esque, versus someone who only plays the current Smash games, and they're kind of just duking it out. And it's always just funny, because another example would be like me versus Raven, right? Where it's just someone who's primarily an ult kid, or current Smash person, versus a PM melee player.
Yeah.
So it's just like watching the two kinds of
Yeah.
nuances merge together is very funny to me.
And
this
also
is
in
a
this matchup
perfect
specifically,
example.
it's also like the same with the characters. Like
Yeah.
Falco is absolutely a melee character transported into this game. Roy is an ultimate character with wave dashing.
Yeah,
like-
the big thing that like, if Trey had played more, this is definitely a lot of PM inspired Roy, but Trey's not super familiar with PM Roy, obviously, because he doesn't play PM. But it's just kind of like, still the unfamiliarity just is kind of prevalent, right? So it's just like Trey's not going to know what this character does, and Splash doesn't know what this character does, or how to counterplay either way. So it's just like kind of just watching,
It's interesting, 'cause
watching
they're both
gameplay.
like really good at Smash Bros, and they're both kind of like figuring it out as they go along.
Yeah. That's a very interesting thing that I like about HDR is that HDR has so much thinking on your feet, which I think
And
is
it
very
really
cool.
does feel like it combines a lot of elements of different games.
All of them, yeah. All the Smash game elements are here. There's elements from every Smash game, and then there's elements from like different plat fighters, like Rivals or
There's definitely
Rivals.
some Rivals, kind of
Rivals
things
too.
here, yeah.
which is very interesting. And then there's like its own unique thing. There's like how they implement shield dropping with the macros, wave dropping in general being completely unique, and just a super interesting mechanic overall. I think it's very interesting just to see two people from different walks of life play in one game. I think it's fun. But right now, it's
It
just
is
kind of
so hard. It's weirdly hard for a lot of characters to combo Falco because he falls so fast. He's just
Yeah.
on the ground. I
Well,
was
you can-
noticing this with like up throw, Byleth up throw up air does not work on Falco till like 40.
Yeah.
That's a 0% combo in most of the counts.
Yeah.
With Falco, he's on the ground and I get hit.
yeah. You just want
And
to
Splash had that happen just there with the down throw down tilt, and Falco was already on the ground
Yeah.
shielding it. Like it's
I
crazy.
don't- Oh,
that's too bad.
That's no kill option though.
So real.
Nice, good punish, good punish. I think
It needs to be studied how Trey can be so good at fighting games and so completely just like whiffing all these
What a
combos
whiff.
everywhere.
Oh,
And then he
yeah.
does that.
Yeah,
Like,
and then he just
what
gets
is
it out.
that? Why can he do that but not do like a basic 3-hit combo?
Yeah. How? Yeah. Just whiffing an opponent that is just standing in a dizzy animation from a shield break. But yeah, it's just kind of funny overall. Jesus.
Commentating Trey sets just makes me angry sometimes. Like,
You're telling
why
me.
are you better than all of us?
Why does he win? Why does he win? How do we keep letting him go?
Commentating it last match harder, being like, why don't you do the easy down tilt combo that's better instead of dropping the hard one?
Instead of dropping a hard combo. Great parry. That's the first parry I've seen that is so actually important, and we're not going to see another. Parrying that laser is actually
Yeah.
so good.
I was doing a lot of that today, and it's like, okay, you have to think about neutral now. Like,
Yeah.
it's different.
Yeah. I would like to, I don't know if Splash is familiar with chain grabbing because,
Can I chain grab Falco?
yeah, it's very easy. You can also do like falling, assuming a lot of the combo tree is similar to Crom's, you can do falling up air grab, up throw, up throw, up throw, up air, up throw, up air, up throw.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it's just like, you can kind of just get a lot off of it. But Splash is opting for a lot more down throw, which,
It's working most of the time.
yeah,
The combos
kinda.
are good. At super low percents, though, Trey has been falling out of them because Falco's just like already on the ground.
Yeah, oh, and that's going to be a stock.
You dead? Wow.
You got to DI those out. That's a big problem is like, I have the same issue. I also would have gotten hit by that spike just because like you don't want to DI out because, oh, he went for Shine Bear. And I died
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
I
It's-
detect it simply.
Yeah.
yeah.
I did tech a couple of them in our set today.
What you have to do is if you are going to DI in, which you should only be doing on wall stages, you got to SDI the dare.
Yeah.
Great recovery. Love that mangle. But he's still dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a stock against Trey today because he went for like a weird down air and I just like teched it and got back to ledge right away and he was just dead.
Yeah.
Like you do have that option very situationally, but it's
Oh, that's a stock.
you're dead.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is looking rough. Trey's found his footing.
Yeah.
Trey's found his footing, and if you don't know how to fight melee Falco, a big thing that's very prominent that I can tell that Splash has not fought melee Falco and doesn't know the counterplay is there is 0 SDI on any of these combos. That's it.
Bye.
Well, is that it?
That should
Oh,
be
yeah,
it,
that's
yeah.
it. All right, my turn.
All right, good luck.